impacts our brain health. If you like this sort of health-related content, subscribe so that we can update you with future videos. Let's get started. So first, we are going to explore the question of whether your gut and your brain are even connected. Okay, so I'm going to start off with an interesting fact. There are approximately 100 billion neurons in the human brain. And interestingly, your gut contains 500 million neurons, which are connected to your brain through nerves in your nervous system. So the vagus nerve is actually one of the biggest nerves connecting your gut to your brain. So it sends signals in both directions actually. So for example, in animal studies, stress inhibits the signals sent through the vagus nerve and also causes gastro and intestinal problems. Alright, so this was in animal studies. In human studies, it was found that people with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or Crohn's disease had reduced vagal tone, and this indicates a reduced function of the vagus nerve. So the communication between your gut and your brain is inhibited when you have gut problems. Alright, so an interesting study, another one in mice this time, found that by feeding them probiotics are foods that stimulate good bacterial growth in your gut, which actually improves digestion. So these mice were fed probiotics, and when that was done, it showed a reduced amount of stress hormones in their blood. So what this means is the stress hormone is actually produced by your gut, by the bacteria in your gut, and because of better gut health, the stress hormone was produced less in mice. So we can see that there is definitely a connection between the gut and the brain. So the next question we're going to explore is, what is the impact of the actual impact of our gut on our brain? Okay. Bacteroides, Bifidobacterium, Faecalibacterium, Ruminococcus. These are the names of some of the 100 trillion bacteria who are living and working in your gut. So these microscopic critters, collectively known as the gut microbiome, help our body to digest food, process nutrients, make vitamins B and K, and produce immune molecules that fight inflammation and heal wounds. So that is already a lot of work that our gut is doing for us already. But the most impressive role actually of this busy workforce may be surprisingly in your brain. Okay, a healthy microbiome is actually a diverse microbiome. So it must be a rich community of varied species that protects against one dominating and causing trouble in our gut. So when this balance in our microbiome is undone, it has been shown to be linked with inflammatory bowel disease, autism, and blood cancers. And recently, researchers have now started to discover that a disrupted microbiome may actually contribute to Alzheimer's disease and related conditions that cause dementia. So recently, actually, National Institute Health funded research conducted at the Wisconsin Alzheimer's Disease Research Center examined the gut microbiomes of people with Alzheimer's diseases. So they found that people living with Alzheimer's disease have a unique and less diverse community of gut microorganisms than their healthy counterparts. So specifically, the microbiomes of people with Alzheimer's disease showed specific increases and decreases in common gut bacteria, especially decreases in Bifidobacterium, which is an important inhabitant of the healthy human gut. The authors actually suggest that the unique microbiome of people with Alzheimer's disease could be contributing to the progression of their disease through the gut-brain axis. Again, the gut-brain axis links back to that. So such findings in human and mouse models point to the tantalizing prospect that restoring healthy gut bacteria composition could prevent or slow the development of Alzheimer's at-risk populations. So what this means is the study with the Alzheimer patients showed that people with Alzheimer's have specifically a less diverse gut microbiome, and they are now quite excited about the prospect that if we actually increase or reverse the lacking in terms of diversity of the gut microbiome, we can actually make a difference to the progression rate of the Alzheimer's disease in a lot of Alzheimer patients. So that's actually a little bit of a good news. Actually, the human gut, of all these studies on humans, on mouse models, it has been shown that the human gut microbiome impacts human brain health in numerous ways. So they influence memory, mood, and cognition, and they are clinically and therapeutically relevant to a range of disorders, including alcoholism, chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, and restless legs syndrome. And their role in multiple sclerosis and celiac disease is currently being studied. So this is actually good news. If the link is found to be quite strong, it's good for us, because if we can fix our gut microbiome, we can fix a lot of our health problems, because a lot of health problems stem from bad gut health. So if we fix our gut health, we can possibly live healthier lives. So now we need to understand what we are doing and what we have done that actually hurts our gut microbiome. There is a list. Okay, so number one, not eating a diverse range of foods. So which is quite understandable, because today 75% of the world's food supply comes from only 12 plants and 5 animal species. So that's unfortunate, and that's very little to work with, but we should definitely increase our range of food that we take, the different types of food that we take, so that we can have more different types of food into our gut. Number two, lack of probiotics in your diet. Number three, drinking too much alcohol. Number four, antibiotic use. Number five, lack of physical activity. Number six, smoking cigarettes. Number seven, not getting enough sleep. And number eight, too much stress. So I'm sure all of us are guilty of doing at least one of the things on this list already. So then we got to answer the next question, which is, how do we then improve our gut microbiome from all the damage that we have already done? Alright, so it's pretty simple. We just need to reverse the list that we have done to our gut, the negative list that we have done to our gut. So eat a more varied diet, limit your alcohol intake, as well as limit smoking. Move more in terms of having more physical activities, and sleep properly. And one last one which I would like to recommend is to start including probiotics into your diet. So this is where Kefir comes in, because Kefir is a really great source of probiotics. It's actually one of the most powerful sources of natural probiotics on the planet. So you should definitely make use of it. Kefir is actually a simple, natural and inexpensive way to incorporate probiotics into your daily diet to reduce health to a damaged microbiome. So taking it will have positive impact to your mood, your brain health, and yes, even though more studies should be done to confirm this, it can actually improve your brain health and even memory. Thank you for watching. My name is Suen from the Kefir King. If you found this video interesting and informative, subscribe, because then you can be updated with more Kefir content. See you soon and have a happy Kefir day!